Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Thursday stream. It is Thursday, right? Oh, yeah, it's Thursday, and there's like boats out there, man. There's a million boats in the water. People are out playing. I don't know if you can hear it through the mic, but there is a lot of boats in the water. We're like 2 days out from 4th of July, and I guess people are probably down here for that. Let's see. Today, we shall declare it Gym Break Thursday, Riftbound Spiritforge Restock, and what else is going on? I guess we probably need to start rotating slabs. So we're all about slabs right now because I have a lot of them, which is a good thing. And it won't last, but it's nice for now. So it would be nice if we were getting new PSA slabs back, but I know we're not going to. Actually, we might get a CGC return soon. The one where I'm having my cards re-encapsulated. We're going live for Thursday day. All right, so that is pinged, and this is pinged. Okay, and we'll grab the website. We need the website, right? Oh yeah, we were gonna do that trade with Mr. La Flame. Last night, gym breaks were really popular. They were the top selling item. And so today we're going to be offering all kinds of gym breaks to make sure that whatever it is you guys are enjoying the most is what you're getting. Is this AI generated? Yes. Can you show me my PSA Hyper Rare Pikachu that just came back graded? I missed the video. Ivan, it's long gone. It's in the shipping area now. It's in the shipping area. It's far away from here. You should be able to track it down because if you go to Discord, if you go to the Discord server, it'll give you a link to the stream where we showed it off. And then there might even be a timestamp, okay? So I would look into that. Money added to your account. Okay, I added that money though, right? Yeah, that's my money, okay. So let me delete these. Delete these. That's right, this channel is now an AI channel. This is AI generated. This is AI generated. Delay in e-check payment. Uh-oh. Who's delay? All right. Keep an eye on that. Oh man, I got to sneeze. Here's Joshua Whipple. Shipping on my slabs. So that'll be the first order. I'm gonna hit refresh over here. All right, I'll pop into here. Let's get that label started, since it often takes a while for it to complete. All right, we're gonna say Joshua Whipple. Do. You should try the battle tournament thing I talked to you about at the Tops pack. Let me jump up here and open up the iPad. That's one of the steps. All the things we got to do to get the stream up and running. All right, so that's loading. That's good. Now, what are we missing? Well, I think we have been forgetting to turn our ads on because they made it harder to do that. There's like extra steps to it now. So there we go. The ads are on. Without the ads, why should YouTube advertise our stream? YouTube will not make any money from our stream. So I believe that that's an important step. We are. It's funny because we have ran in some streams with no ads, and then when we turn them back on, people got kind of annoyed. They're like, hey, what's with these ads? It's like, well, they're supposed to be there every time. Let's see. All right, good. So they're supposed to be there every time, but probably we stopped activating them when we swapped over to this new app. All right, what's this? We'll move this over here. Actually, I think we just closed this tab. We don't need that tab open. Talking about ads last night, stream got smacked with the restriction. Yeah, so apparently our girl card break is so sexy that they decided it's just too sexy. So they restricted the stream. That's probably not good either. You know, YouTube's probably categorizing the channel as too sexy. All right, Oh man, there's something I need to list on eBay that I still haven't listed. All right, I know what I have to do. So let's see. What I need to do now is take a copy of the link and spread it to Instagram and Facebook. That's a new thing we've been doing. And hopefully it brings in some new guys. You guys like new guys? I like new guys. We're live right now for Thursday. Oops. All right. So that's one. I'm going to delete this and post this instead. Okay. And we're going to do this one as well. We're going to delete this. And we're going to post this. All right, it's been posted. Good. Now, we did that for Instagram. Let's do it for Facebook. Ready? So. I'm going to post this. And I'm going to remove this one. All right, there it goes. All right, so that's good. Let's do it to this one. Let's see. Oh, weird. So the one I tried to add last night didn't post at all. Is that right? And then this one just, it appears to have not been posted. All right, and then this one. So I do the last 3 videos on Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna add these links into the live stream. All right, cool. And let's take a look at Joshua Whipple's shipping now. It looks like it's ready to go, so I'm going to print the label. All right. Booty. Hey, last night the #1 selling item was gym brakes. It wasn't a small amount. We actually sold a lot of them. So we're going to be looking into those today to see what we get. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our stream now. Still getting the comment section set up. And we'll just go ahead and pop chat out. Let's go ahead and close #1, close #2. You should try the battle tournament thing. I talked to you about the top spec. How many cards in the Magic the Gathering Marvel Superheroes Collector Booster? I actually don't know. But if you open one, we'll find out. Evening, everybody. I'll be lurking. What's good, everybody? Happy Thursday. Talking about ads last night. Stream got smacked. What gym break you got going on? Hello, TheCardconomist. What's up, man? Oh, 6 addicted to their gym breaks. Hi, it's a 6. All right, so I'm addicted to the gym breaks. They're nice. Let's go ahead and clean up this side of the table a little bit. Got a couple slabs to price up as well. All right, so we removed some slabs from there. We always do this for the daytime stream, you know. What do we have here? We've got Pikachu 9, Jolteon 10, Palafin 10. Let's get these real fast. And also, I know what's going on here. We need to fix the camera. Every time we start the stream, the camera's wrong. All right, so first of all, we do that. And then we do this. You ready? There it goes. All right. Ha ha. Very nice. That looks way better. Now you can see. Are you getting One Piece Magazine Volume 2? It's a must-have, buddy. I saw it. I'll probably find a way to get it at some point. Yeah. Okay, there's a Pikachu. Here's Jolteon. Here's Palafin. Oh, yeah. People want Palafin. He's so cool. He's the cool Pokemon from Scarlet Violet. You're right. Dude, he's literally a dolphin with fists. Like, how's this Pokemon? And look how hard the artists try to make it cool or, like, a desirable card. There's just no way. All right, incoming. This is going to be like $40. Let's find out. Palafin 207. All right, it looks like it might be 70. Still. Let's see. People, yeah, 70. People will be racing to acquire Palafin. Is that a Palafin? Oh, man. I've been looking for that. Mr. sent you a Discord message. Okay, let me check the Discord message. You know what? I haven't checked any of my Discord messages. Here's a Mike Side message. Here's a Jeff Leon message. Here's a Kingston message. Here's NHCC. I only have the 3 new win slabs left with you. Yes, exactly. So you have the 3, the ones you just won last night, and that looks correct. Yes, that looks right. All right, very good. And I'll respond, yes, all other slabs should have gone out, including a booster slab. All right, there we go. It was pretty sizable. It would never have fit into one of those $80 boxes, so I was right about that. The shipping style was optimized, basically. Here we are. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. It is. Maybe for international shipping, we shouldn't even offer the $80 option. Maybe it should just always just be $40, 2 pounds, and then, you know, you order as many of those as you need, because the problem is that $80 box is not that large. It doesn't fit that much by volume. It holds a lot of weight, but by volume, like, it's good for gold or silver, but does not actually hold a lot of anything. Especially if you want to have, like, you know, like padding. 42 pounds makes sense. There's a fan for every Pokemon, just like there's a Pokemon for every fan. Oh my God. You gotta make my head pop. All right. There's a fan for every Pokemon. Oh my God. How about Pokemon just gives us good looking Pokemon that makes me think of Pokemon? Here's Jolteon. Yeah. And this Pokemon, it's a used rubber. There's a Pokemon for every fan. I'm messing with you. All right, Jolteon. Jolteon 135. Well, okay, that's not going to work. I'm imagining you saying that wearing like a Mickey Mouse hat or something like that. I don't know, dude. Pokemon used to make really good Pokemon. That's all I know. And then they quit around, maybe Diamond Pearl was the last one. And Diamond Pearl was iffy, by the way. Diamond Pearl was kind of like, meh. Take it or leave it. It wasn't perfect. All right, so I'm going to ignore the Italy one. All right, Jolteon, surprisingly affordable. $240. That's 240. I know that's gone up in price. I know it's gone up in price. That would have been priced around $100 not that long ago. And then Pikachu. Pikachu. All right. So this guy's really cool. Let's see if he can be hosted as a break. He cannot. He is $200 as a 9. Wow. Wild stuff, guys. What do we do about that? That's crazy. So that guy is a 9. It's 190, 240, 70. 3 new cards. Hot honey. Don't forget to say hot honey, hot honey. Oh, we got it. We got hot honey over here. How did that become such a sticky saying over here? You guys love it when I say hot honey. But the hot honey thing came from my frustration with every restaurant out here. We'll have like a billboard talking about their new hot honey item. Hot honey barbecue. And I always felt like hot honey is such a non-trendy kind of thing, because it's literally just honey with like jalapeno. That's all it is. They put some hot sauce and honey and called it a thing. Like, this is a thing now. It's a thing. Hot honey. It's so good. Don't you want some? Excuse me. But mister, it's fried. It's not. It's one dude asks you to say it every stream. I was on that chat when you got frustrated about hot honey. Yeah, it's like Nashville chicken almost. You gotta try Nashville chicken. It's hot Nashville chicken. You mean you put hot sauce and honey on it? Wow. So creative. I've never heard anything so good before. So, I did say that this stream shall be Gym Break Thursday. Why don't we try and find the best possible gym breaks? A gym break should be something that's around $80 or less in value. $80 or less. Because if it goes above 80, we got to ask you to pay more than $40 a spot, which is kind of weird for breaks. Although we did do that with the Charmander. Now, here's the thing with gym breaks. If you see something you like that you wouldn't mind taking a shot at, just tell me and I'll turn it into one. Okay, so let's see what we have in front of us. Mr. Did My First. Yeah? Oh, speaking of breaks, this Bowser has started, and it's no surprise. From 2015, it's just a really, really good-looking Mario collectible. So this would be for people who love collecting Mario cards. Just a really nice card. It's not Pokemon, but Mario's a pretty good brand. Deoxys could be a gym break. Palafin could be a gym break. Okay. That's Frog Mario. That's a small gym break. Here's Beautyfly. Those are already gym breaks. Okay, Charmander. Did my first... Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, that card's right over here in the Cool Kids box. So I guess I didn't think to ship that one because that one's actually a Pokemon cards raw. So my brain was stuck on slabs only. I probably could have shipped that one out if I thought of it, because it wouldn't have changed the weight very much. Let's see. Lorenzo's got to get this Ludicolo graded. Here's some Sarah cards. Does she know this is over here? All right. Oh, we got some Isai cards. No, it was Caleb who shipped recently, wasn't it? Here's, let's see, Bryce, Brett, Kobe. Ah, there it is. NHCC. Not a queen. Oh, all right. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? We can also send this out to grade for you if you wish. Looks like it won't get a 10. It's got a white dot up there. This could go to BGS or CGC. PSA is closed right now. We can also send it to Tag. Tag's a very good choice for a card like that. You know why? Of course, Tag's not going to give it a 10. None of them are. But it's going to look very nice in a Tag holder. So that's why I like to save my sub 10 vintage for Tag, because it's the best looking holder. So that's one strategy with it. But we can also ship it out to you. You can also sell that card on the table here raw, by the way. So we now consign raw cards, guys. So if you have a raw card and you just want to consign it onto the table, you can do that. What's really cool about consigned cards, I realize, they don't take any room on the table. They're so thin. So they're never going to take a lot of room. All right. No stress. I thought Tag ain't taking submissions. They'll take express submissions, and that's it. That's all they're taking is express. All right, so let's see. Maybe what I'll do... I don't know if I should actually put those big, ugly stickers on these unless I know that there's... That's the problem. There you go. That's the problem with gym breaks. I don't know what people actually want to take a shot at. Like, would you guys like to take a shot at this Deoxys? He's actually pretty insane looking. I like him a lot. Ambiface Collide EX. Is that Rock Green Pikachu still on the table? It is. That one's still for sale. You can just buy it directly. It's ungraded. So you get it at a cheaper price than if it was graded. All right. So this, I'll take the Palafin. I like the Palafin. I'll taste a shot if you make it 1 in 4. So I can't do 1 in 4. I did it for the 1 booster box, but I don't want to do 1 in 4 all the time. I think it's too much. So you ready? So this is Deoxys Defense Form. And what I'll do for this one for fun, oops, we'll do 34, 1 in 3. So he could be a 1 in 3 gym break if you want. I think the goal is to try and keep the gym break spots under 40 or lower. But Palafin's cute too. So it's Gym Break Thursday with lots of gym breaks. People responded really positively to the gym breaks yesterday. Maybe they want the Battle Tower ribbon. Maybe they want a break that ends very fast. I don't know. Maybe they enjoy that the odds are so low. So they're so, not low, but that there's so few spots in a break that their odds are more like 50%. So I don't know what it is. But yesterday, we had a whole stack of gym breaks that were over by the end of the stream. Here we are. I don't know if we would run a gym break on this Pikachu here. Honestly, the Palafin could just go straight up into the Poke Shuffle. Same with the Deoxys. We could just put that Deoxys up. I'll taste a shot. I want a better Pokemon. Yeah? Okay, we'll get nothing but better Pokemon for 6. Tag grade it, mistress, so I can ship it out after HM do I send. So here's the only problem with the tag grading, is it is kind of shut down. There is an express option. But let me see. So let's go to... Now, I wouldn't do express. It's not worth it. So if you do express, I would do that only if the card was going to grade like 10. But we saw that it has a white corner. It's going to get a 9. It's not worth the express. You could do CGC. They still have cheaper grading open. So CGC, but then your card's in a CGC holder. You could do Beckett. Beckett's pretty good. You know, people respect Beckett even when it doesn't grade 10, I feel. But I feel the best outcomes are PSA and Tag. Just because Tag looks so good. So, you know, if you get like a Tag 9 Nidoqueen, it displays really well. But unfortunately, Tag's kind of closed right now. So it's up to you. You could leave it over here longer and wait for Tag to open up. You could wait for PSA to open up. And when they open up, we can send it out right away. You can have me send it home to you. You can try to find someone else to grade it once it's at home with you. It's just, you know, whatever you want to do. I don't care. It's your card's not at risk of anything bad happening to it. It's just going to sit around. BGS. Yeah, BGS is still an option. We do BGS middleman for $35. So your options are CGC, TCCG, which is $40, which I keep that price high so I don't have to do it. And BG, so that the demand is low. And then BGS, $35. New label BGS, grade that. Oh yeah, BGS? Okay, let's do that. Let's grab this. BGS it is. You know, I should have a BGS submission out right now. I wonder how that's been doing. Okay, BGS. They should be pretty busy right now. BGS has been killing it lately. And with PSA shut down, I imagine their demand is higher. Oh, I'll put it on this pile. You send in 35, okay? All right. Let me see how BGS is doing, because I should have like an old submission with them that hopefully is getting closer by now. I'm going to log in. We're going to click log in. All right. We're going to go to orders. Shipped, active, received, not invoiced. So this is the oldest one. When did they get it? They got it in April. And it says active, not shipped. They've titled everything. Oh, I sent them some Mario poker cards. I think I'm hoping for a black label. Okay, so they've got one of my submissions since April, and now we're in July. So it's been a while, but I don't know when it'll ever be done. I'm not anticipating it being done anytime soon. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. We've got... Charizard is a $3,000 card. He's available. I think I said in the comment, or in the title, that we would also be doing rotations. Here's Squirtle. So I think one of my goals for today is to get some of the cards off the table. Let's see what we got in this pile, by the way. What's in this pile? Anything ungraded? Squirtle, Mickey Mouse, Pikachu. Those are interesting. What about this? What do we have here? Erica's Invitation 9, huh? A trade break. Oh, there's that Lugia. Darkrai, 9.5. That sucks. We never got that trade break running. What do we got over here? Ancient Mew, huh? How much is that Ancient Mew? I'll take that. I want it. So what's up with Erica's Invitation? Why didn't this get priced? It's a 9. All right, pricing it up. Here goes. There you go. Just finding slabs that are still straggling around from the returns. We got to get them all priced, start getting them rotated. PSA 9. This is Erica's invitation. All right. I just want the cheapest version of this card. Why does it got to show me every card? God, their system is so poorly designed. All right, Erica's invitation. Don't miss this. Man, the ads are annoying. Let's go ahead and price it for what it is, which is about $35. Wow, $35. Pretty cheap for an alt art. Oh my God, what kind of 3 is that? That's terrible. So this card will be $35, alt art, Erica's invitation. I remember when this card came out, it wasn't no $35. It was pricey. The Quest Squirtle is third place on the score that shows the old cert before you graded it. No. But, you know, when I looked into it, I couldn't understand why it was so poorly graded, because there was no crease or anything like that in it. And I said, some newbie grader doesn't know what they're looking at, and they just quickly assigned a 6. And that's exactly what happened. All right, Mr. Ivan already snatched the Erica. Here you go, Mr. Ivan. Ivan, you want to see some 9s go by? I think they're all priced up. I'll show you some 9s if you want. There it is. You might have already seen them all. Let's see. All right. This could be good because if you guys see a card you want a gym break, you can shout it out. Duskull 24, Nazgul Terror. That one's kind of cool. This Magikarp is 175. Because he's from Black and White, by the way. Moltres Stamp. Elves Join the Fight. That's kind of cool. This is a good one, the Gengar. $30. That's pretty solid. This is a good one too, this Abra. That's vintage. This is a good one, the Bulbasaur from Crystal Guardians, by the way. Arcanine. He's expensive, but he's pretty good. It's a Rainbow Hollow. Ivysaur 9, that one's solid. Here's Force of Despair. This is good if you want SpongeBob. All right. So there are some 9s. I love the Moltres Stamp. We got so many slabs to show off now, guys. Add to store credit, $50. Darwin Morales. Sounds good, man. Did you try the new mobile game, Hot Honey, where you meet your new smoking hot AI love interest? Hot Honey. Here's Larvesta. Here's Luxray. Ooh. That's holographic Luxray. I feel like that one hasn't been repriced in a while. Here's Pichu 8.5 for $20. We've got Torn from Within. Yeah, all right. Here's Gengar 8 for $20. Umbreon 8.5 for $18. That's pretty cheap. Here's Eel Ekdras. Ooh. Porygon. That's nice. Command Tower. Here's Sandshrew 9. All right, Sandshrew 9. Good. I'm going to do a Luxray Gym Break. All right. Where's that Luxray? Okay, here he is. Luxray, huh? Ooh. Set that there. Grabbing this. And grabbing this. And we're pulling these out. Can you show them other PSA 9s? Again, I got an ad. Let me grab this. I got a rock. There. Give me a second. I'm setting this up. We got a lot of 9s. We got a lot of 10s. So this one's available. Here's an NHCC order. He says, grading for the Night Queen. Sent you the scored message of the Slabs I want and a couple messages up top. All right, give me a second. So, Night Queen's going out to BGS. Let's start. Oh, wait, I already put it in the stack. Perfect. All right, now let's let's see about this real fast. So it says, Oh, I see. So you found some sweet looking Topps cards. One is on eBay. It's a Star U, and one is round one equals defeat. That's a good one. All right, so I'm gonna go looking for those. Give me a second. Yeah, those vintage Topps cards, which are really underappreciated. Here's one as well. In my opinion, they're super underappreciated because it's like, it's vintage, it's hollow, it's very hard to grade. So even a high grade is a pretty decent grade, even if it's not 10. Like this guy right here is just pretty amazing. I think the Arcanine will probably sell. He'd be cheaper if he wasn't so dang good looking, you know? So no matter what, he's always gonna look good, no matter what his grade is. Although that, like this one too, that one's expensive. That one. You can see how many times I attempt to grade the Topps cards and how often I fail. Pretty sad. Breaks my heart. And the MSG up top, just want to make sure the message up top. Oh, let's see. So 3 new slabs and 5 sealed booster boxes left with you, Naruto 10. I'll have to actually count the booster boxes, but yeah, it's like a stack of booster boxes, and of course the Naruto 10 from the other night. Exactly. We are. Let's see. Putting this here. Okay. And what we got? We got Magneto. Ooh, a Magneto. Bradley. We're running out of room here. Now this says C on it. This shouldn't have gone in here. This is a Tammy Low consignment. I'll leave that up on the table. That's a Tammy Low consignment. How did this get scooped up into there? Can't be putting the consignment cards in the 9 box. Okay. And I think we just saw some of these. We put that one up from Mike's side. Okay. Move that here. Let's keep going. We're still looking for the ones he just purchased. He purchased some. There's a Psyduck 9. Here. Purchased some Topps cards. Speranza Daily News. Hey, what's up, man? Okay. Who wouldn't want Gengar? That one's cool, but he's really expensive. All right. Ash and Pikachu 9, but it's a non-hollow. Doug Trio Rainbow Wave 4. That's pretty rare. That's really rare. Wave 4 anything's like hyper rare. Is this it? Is this them over here, way over here? Hold on. Aha! Found it. Okay, and we got to remember to cancel that one off of eBay, because somebody will buy it on eBay, and then I'll have to tell them, oh, I don't have it anymore. So Staryu's been found. Aha! And here is the other Topps card. But first we had to show off all the slabs. That's how many slabs we had to go through. All right. PSA 9s are in fashion right now. There we go. I just landed in slab heaven. That's right. Yeah, we do a lot of slabs all the time, all year long. It's one thing we definitely specialize in is graded cards. Graded cards, graded card breaks. We obviously have booster packs too. Everybody's got booster packs though. Every YouTube channel or TikTok channel or whatnot streamer, everybody's got booster packs. But not everyone has cool, affordable vintage slabs. That is much harder to pull off. Yep. So we're putting these away now. Takes a lot of time and dedication. Okay. All right. Bark for me. Here's let's see. Okay, all these are staying on. Oh, okay. Wait, so these two go in though. And now this pile over here. Here's another interesting Topps card. Actually, you know, I've got some unpriced Pokemon cards that I was going to examine and consider regrading. Ugh. All right. So let's move all these. Let's keep these Tammy slabs up here. They need to go in the consignment box, not the 9s box. All right, so check that out. 1. Brock for 32. That's actually Rainbow Professor Oak. Pretty neat. This is also a special, look at that, sandpaper foil. Very cool. So that is part of why this card is so interesting. See, notice how they've got different textures. Well, that's the sandpaper foil. It looks really cool. Okay, and then here we have Ash 9. Nice. Gary Oak 9. Nice. And this one will probably sell eventually. This is Gengar 9. He'll probably get higher than $300. So he'll get more expensive. I mean, it's pretty much gonna happen. All right, so here are these two cards. I would bet money on it. Is that little fruit fly still in here? Did I just, oh my God, the stupid fruit fly from last night's still in here. Now he's flying towards me. It's so annoying. Glad you popped up on the feed. I haven't seen the channel in a while. What's up, T-Virus? How's it going, man? How is it going? We're still going. It's 7 years. This is year 7. It's over in November, and then we begin year 8. Eight long years. 8 years of my life. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a picture of this. Mr. NHCC. We're zooming in. All right, good choices. And the Misty Staryu needs to become a non-eBay listed item. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go to active. We're going to look up Staryu. Here it is. There were 5 people watching it on eBay. That one was probably going to sell. We're going to say items no longer available. There it goes. Very nice. Would you sell my slabs I have with you and bag for store credit? Says Sean Gallagher. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. That's called consignment. You've got that over here right now. So you've got a bag and you've got slabs, and you'd like me to sell them on consignment. Okay. I think you were sending in for the Gengar, but you sent 30 instead of 300. Here's Ivan. He wants the Pika Halloween Pikachu. Is that what you're trying to say? I think he was trying to say Halloween Pikachu. Let me take care of Darwin. He says, yes, I think it's just 1 slab. All right, Mr. Sean. So Sean consignment, Sean Gallagher. I think I have to grab. I think I have to consign a Team Rocket Grunt card. So I might be able to run down and grab both of them right now. Okay, Darwin Morales, $50 to store credit. Let's do that real fast. Mr. Darwin. Okay, you ready? We're gonna say, Mr. Darwin. Oh my gosh, I can't find your store credit card. No, I'm just kidding. Here it is. You can't lose a store credit card like that one, can you? With $1,300 on it. Whew, that's scary. That's a lot of money. He's saving up to buy the whole channel. He wants to own the channel. Become the new channel owner. Okay. You guys know I have these rare Naruto packs for sale. So I have these 2 left. They are vintage for total profit. Well, they're not like 25 years vintage. It's more like maybe like 15 years vintage or something like that. But it's a long time ago. That's a long time. 1, 3, 5, 0. Holy dude. Sent 2 slabs, Mr. Yes, Halloween Pikachu. All right, we'll put this back in the store credit bag. That's taken care of. And now, let's see. Ivan, Robert Wright. Let's run back through these. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you don't want this Gengar. You want the Halloween Gengar. Got it. You got it. That's probably what you want. The Halloween Gengar, huh? Let's go find him. Let's see. We don't want to pull these down into the box again. All right. Let's grab it. Let's see. Haha, that's a $30 one. So there's a $30 Halloween Pikachu. You just take it easy, Mr. Ivan, okay? Somebody just jumped into the Palafin gym break. To my chagrin. Where'd it go? Is it over here? Oh, so we got one person in here now. He's waiting on someone else to join. Why does this slab look like it's got a gash over there? It's weird. Okay. NHCC, that's 300, right? The Topps Gengar is 300, that's right. But there is a $30 Gengar. I forgot about him. That's probably the one you're after, is the $30 one. Yeah, the Topps Gengar is nice. So there's a $20 Gengar. I'm confused now. Ah, there's a $20 Pikachu. All right, so that's definitely the Pikachu we're looking for Mr. Ivan. Pikachu Halloween. He also wanted Ive 9. What could that mean? Ive 9. Okay. Yeah, you sent in $45 more, Mr. Ivan. What was the $45 for? There it is. Ivysaur? Ooh, that makes sense. Yes, Ivysaur for 45. Now, I already pulled that one up on the table, I believe. Did I see it go by? Here it goes. Here it is. Ivysaur. So I gotta say, the Nines channel, probably not accurate anymore. We've been pulling too many slabs out of it and not updating it. So there's Ivan. We've taken care of Ivan, but we still got to find that $30 Gengar. Where did he go? You got all the nice cards. We got some nice cards. We got nice cards every single night. Let's see. Aha. Yeah, surprisingly, only $30. Pretty affordable. Almost seems too good to be true. I'll set this to the side. We got to take a picture of it. But first, let me clear the table off so I got some room. Far left Gengar sold. Far left? What does he want? Communism? Power to the people! We're going to eat the rich. Okay. Grab some of these. Not the Poke-Rich, hopefully, though, right? That's it. I'm just never selling my Pokemon cards. Because then I'll never have a taxable event. Here's a Gengar on the left. Yeah, he's nice, man. That could easily be a future lightning break. That Gengar. All right, so we got these two right here. Rashmia. Now, we finished Mr. NHCC's order. We finished Ivan's order. Here's Six's order for the Luxray Gym. All right. Okay, so Miss Six, you might want to take a look into some of those previous orders, the Six, because it looked like one of them might be delayed or something. Actually, it might have been two of them. We're gonna say, oh wait. We don't do it that way. So what we need to do is get your actual card out. All right. Fat, ugly, purple blob. Hey! You're not making fun of my man Gengar, are you? There you go. Miss Six. She's jumping into the Luxray break. Now, Luxray is a Diamond Pearl Hollow. So this is a vintage, look, it's 2009. That's Diamond Pearl Luxray. Pretty cool. It's a Japanese hollow, but it's, you know, still pretty valuable. People collect English and Japanese. Okay. That's Six getting that. Ivan got his Ivysaur. Mr. Robert Wright, who I believe I owe an Umbreon to, says, can you add Magikarp to my slab away or just change it over? He's my favorite. Sorry to be a pain. All right, so can you add Magikarp? What Magikarp are we talking about? And what's your current slab away? Let's take a quick look. Slab away. Scrolling down, Robert Wright. PSA 9 Rayquaza XY. So you grabbed a Rayquaza XY. and you like Magikarp and you want to add it to the slab away, we usually do one at a time. If you got taxed at 70% after making 200,000, would you just stop working for the year? I was arguing with the idiot at work saying I would just go play golf. It won't work. Yeah, so if I was really ambitious, I would not continue working. I would basically be analyzing where to move. That would be my number one concern. So it's not that I would stop working. I would say, where can I move that doesn't tax at 70%? That's it. And then I would pack my bags and move. And, you know, nobody's jailed me and forced me to keep working. That's one of the problems with communism is when they can't produce enough goods, they start to like beat you to produce more goods because, you know, nobody wants to work. So why would you want to work? You're just working for free. What's the incentive anymore? Everyone jumps out of bed and goes to work because they want to make a profit. They want to get wealthier, right? That's a good motivator. But when you remove that motivator, why does anyone want to work anymore? I mean, it's just punishment. It's just toil, hardship, you know? Like some jobs, like maybe like acting or like rock star, those people will keep working no matter what. But let's say you run like the toilet paper company and there's no glory in it and it's not that fun. Well, you still need toilet paper. So somebody has to wake up and toil every day running that company. And if there's no profit, like if you work 80 hours a week and the guy next to you works 30 hours a week and you get paid exactly the same, what's your motive anymore? So that's why you have to have some kind of incentive system. And that's what capitalism really does. And it's why America became the wealthiest country in the world. We did it under capitalism. And China's the second wealthiest country in the world. They have something called state capitalism. They still call themselves the Communist Party, but they're doing capitalism. That's why they're doing so well. Oh, we need to take a picture of this. All right, you ready? Magikarp was in the 9s pile. Oh, the XY Magikarp. I know what you're referring to now. It wasn't XY. It was black and white. That's what it was. Black and white Magikarp. I mean, if you think you can handle it, I probably would consider it. Do you... I think they're sort of related. Do you think you could handle it? It's kind of a big one. You're making a commitment to pay it down over 6 months. Let's see, Magikarp. There he is. So this is the Magikarp, and it's actually from Dragons Exalted. So it's a not an XY card. It's actually a black and white card, which makes it nice and old. And yeah, I'd be happy to give it to you. It's just that it's a lot of money, okay, between the two cards. There you go. Just swap them over, whatever you're comfortable with. Here we are. Let's check the box over here. Where's that Rayquaza? Here it is. So there you go. You've got an XY Rayquaza, and that's a black-white Magikarp. Do you prefer the Magikarp? I'll let you do both if you think you're good with both, okay? It's just a lot of money, all right? Let's see. Phrasing. Dooba-dooba-doo. Don't be hating on my homie Gengar. Surprise 6 doesn't want the boo rarity Sandshrew. I can do both. All right. So this is going to be a both kind of thing. I'll put this guy in the front, maybe. The both of them. Yeah, I better write your name on the Magikarp. That's the safest thing to do so that there's no mistakes ever. All right, when you don't write the name down, mistakes can happen. Like if it got pulled out of this sleeve and you looked at it and you said, whose card was this? All right, so we have to add 175 to your current slab away. So this is going to say PSA 9 Rayquaza and PSA 8 Magikarp black white. So now it would have been 600, but we're adding 175 to it. The total is 775. Now we're going to apply that $20 you already paid down to it. So $755 remaining. There it is. Mr. Robert. Don't forget to take my 30 off my slab away. All right, and you sent in to take money off your slab away. You're right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and apply that now. 725 remains. Oops. Oops. Hitting the wrong buttons there. Boom. All right. 725 remains. All set up. Now, we also have an order from Ivan Rodriguez, who wants the Thyser. Let's see. Scyther. Boy, you start showing off the 9s box, and all of a sudden you're losing all your 9 slabs. Kind of shows you the importance of showing off slabs in the middle of the stream, because it's like, it's hard for people to see what you have otherwise. There it is. $30 Scyther. So there's been a lot of sales on the 9s channel. Hey, what's up, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt? How's it going, man? We're pretty much just getting... No, we're not just getting started. It's been 51 minutes. What? How does the time go by so fast? It feels like it's been 2 seconds. Dude, there's non-stop boats outside. There you go. People celebrating 4th of July right now. Not me. I don't have a boat. I'm sad, man. No boat for me. All right. TRG Raid Boss. Looks like there's no website orders. We have a Mr. Shahir. He wants Into the Palafin break. All right. Shahir, I believe you need a new gym break card, right? Let's see. Let me check. Everybody's been getting new gym break cards. All right. Good. How's the baby thing going? I haven't been here in a while. So Karis had what's called a transfer. So here's the deal. We got like 11 embryos. So my stuff is mixed with her stuff, and it's in a test tube frozen somewhere. And then a transfer is when they take one of those and put it inside of her. And then the first one failed. So now she's scheduled to have a new one in August. It's a lot of work, actually. It's one of the reasons that it would be nice to move is because if we lived right next to an IVF clinic, it would be really easy. The way it is now, we have to drive to like the closest major city. And it's like, it's so much work, but it's also kind of dangerous. Like, we shouldn't be driving so much. Like, just one bad car accident would end both of us. It's such a bad thing. But anyway, so we drive a little while to get to the clinic, and then we drive all the way back, and it's just a lot of work, man. Me and my wife paid $27,000 in the UK for IVF. Yeah, that's about what we're paying over here. Yeah, that's right. $27,000. Mr. Mark, Slabs sold. I sent you which ones? What I might do instead of that, I might just reset the 9s channel and re-image everything real fast. That might be easier. All right, we got Mr. TRG, 10 Poke Shuffles. The live customs haven't been nice to me. Oh, man. Now we have to see if the Poke Shuffles will be nice to you. What if they're not? All right, I'm scared. 1, 2, 3. You know it's not the day nor hour, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we got 11 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No! Wow, just some bad luck catching up with you. Oh, man, let's put you in the second chance break. I think you're the first one in. Oh, man. You know what's, it's crazy. When you said that, I felt like you were jinxed the moment you said it. I said, he's swapping over because he thinks that the other ones are no good and that maybe he will get lucky in the Poke Shuffles, and he jinxed it. All right, let's see. There's no such thing as jinx. I'm just being superstitious over here. I don't see the second chance bag, so we may have to create a new one. That's pretty rough, man. I've seen that a lot. I mean, that's how you end up with the jackpot in the box. Somebody removes 11 cards in a row. Second chance bounty. So you're in for the bounty now. First one in, July 2nd. Oof. Hey, Mantis. I mean, Mister. I don't know who Mantis is, so I never know what you're talking about. All right. I'm putting that there. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. I like the Poke Shuffles better when they were giving you big jackpot rounds. That was a lot more fun. Did the ZELLE card go off yet? No. So the ZELLE card's down here. I think it's getting pretty close. Looks like there's 3 spots remaining. So there you have it. People who use ZELLE to make purchases, they get bonuses. They get to be put into a giveaway card. ZELLE's not the most popular way to pay. Most people pay with PayPal. So we got these 2 gym breaks, guys. Luxray and Palafin, 40 and 35. If you join this, it'll go off, and you'll have a 1 in 2 odds of pulling the whole slab for yourself. All right. Mantis is who AI said you would be. Yeah, but I know that. I'm just saying I don't know who Mantis is. All right. So there's no orders in the queue. Let's go looking for Sean Gallagher's bag, because he said consign the bag, huh? I don't really know how to do that, Mr. Sean, how to consign the bag itself. But you might have a card that we can put up for sale on the table. 1125. So your bag's getting a little bit older. Hollow. Your name. Oh. The Golet's cute. Sean, there's not much value in the bag. Is Sean still here? Sean Gallagher? So what you have here are some common nothings. And then this is some bulk, probably from the XY era. Okay. And then you've got this Golet. The Golet's probably the one serious card. He's off center. He's thin here, fat here. So he says you can have it. So I tell you what, I'll take it from you, and I'll pay $5 for it, okay? It's just, you didn't hit hits. That's all it comes down to. You didn't hit hits. The bag itself, I think that the Golet could have been sold, but, you know, what will people pay for an off-center Golet? It's a good question. There's nothing to get excited over. So we're going to start you off with $5. Let's go find your slab now. Now, you've got a slab to sell, and someone else does too. And his name is Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Trade. Cheap split. Okay, so it must be in the store credit bag. Can I get another ZELLE spot? I feel like I've spent 100 since the last one. We probably could do that. Okay, this says get TRG Celebi. Anything else? Missing Sylveon slab. That was solved. I think he's just waiting for Miss Alexis to come back in. She comes in on Friday, right? So Miss Alexis is going to come in and get his located slabs shipped. How nice is that? All right. Throw that away. I can see we have an order from Team Rocket Grunt. He says, can't happen twice, right? Oh, yes, it can. Let's see what happens, though. I'm excited. Let's see. 10 more Poke Shuffles. All right, guys. This is the round where Team Rocket Grunt makes the box hot for everybody else. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, good luck in there, man. Hey, maybe it's a double hit. Clam Pearl, Vibrava. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me! It's just another straight cold round. Oh, that feels so bad. How do we help somebody who's had just a straight cold round? How do we do that? Tell you what, I'm gonna go get your slab. We're gonna get you another spot in the second chance break. I'm gonna go get some poker cards for you. That's the only thing I know that I have that has any good value. So, or we could do these, but I don't think these are as exciting because I've handed out so many of those already. They're like, you know, they're like just a hollow card. So let me go get these. This is the third time I got 10 cold round. It happens because there's cards in there worth like $100 these days. One of the things that happened with the latest PSA return, it was an expensive return. I mean, lots of big cards came out and not a lot of $30 cards, $40 cards, $50 cards. They were all like $100 cards. So the box is now loaded with big cards. And what happens with big cards? Well, they got big gaps in between them. So, you know, it's completely refilled. And so I was calculating it in my head, and I'm like, no, you have a chance to get some cold rounds. It's so I'm scared for you when you place that second order, because it certainly could happen that you could skip over a hit. Now, what was I thinking? I've been confused now. Oh, I was grabbing this for something. What was I grabbing this for? Great, I've lost my train of thoughts. I'm so dumb. Let's go get Sean Gallagher's Consign All Slabs and Team Rocket Grunt's ZELLE. I'll be right back, okay? The PlayStation Disc tweet has 100,000 views on Twitter. Nice. All right. Man, there's boats everywhere. Boats, boats, boats. Can you hear them? I count 1, 2 right there, and there's 3. I can see them right now in the window. Here, let me. Well, they drove by the window. You can only see the ripples in the water now. Oh, there's another one. There's a 4th one. You can't see it through the window. That sucks. Wait, can you do this? It's too bright. You can't see it. All right, well. All right. They're all over the place out there. Hey, mister, I haven't been here for a very long time. I had a bad habit with this hobby. Hey, what's up, Jamie McGinley? Hope you and the missus are okay. Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, I understand, man. Pokemon card shopping is like one of the best things in the world. And you know what? With the price of the cards going up, it just gets even more addicting. So it's like, oh, I should just do this some more. It's good. Oh, I was going to grab something for Team Rocket Grunt, and I didn't do it. So Team Rocket Grunt, I didn't see the Celebi down there. I'm assuming we shipped it to you. Right? We are. No music? We have a little bit of music. FIFA game, Anime Expo, and One Piece Dodger Night, all one day. The traffic is terrible in LA. Here's Sean Gallagher. He's got that thing for $14. Here's Sean Gallagher. He's got Geodude. That might have gone up in price. Here's Sean Gallagher. Vader's Revenge. Oh, that's nice. You've got a Mega Tyranitar. That's good. Snorlax. And Sylveon Bounty. That's cool. So that's what we have for you, Mr. Sean Gallagher. That's what I found. I know the best tips. Just go to Walmart and shove the kiss to the ground. He said it was shipped. Oh, perfect. That's what I actually assumed. I'm going to go get some cards that I was going to give some away to Mr. Team Rocket Grunt because he had bad luck today. Let's see. Give me a second. All right. Well. Whew. Lest they change the dates, it's going to be hell in LA traffic every year. We'll just shuffle this up a bit. Okay. So here you go. We're going to give you some free poker cards from the black-white era. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 free poker cards. Again, they're from black and white era. They're pretty old. They actually grade pretty well. And when they grade 10, they could be worth like $100. So hopefully this makes your day a little bit better. It's the best I can do. There. It's a ooh, Volcarona. I can't give you a big slabby because you didn't pull one. Golett. Emboar. That's not bad. You're actually pulling some good ones. Keldeo. And a little Terrakion. There you go. So you got these 6 poker cards, all gradable. If even one of them grades 10, it's worth almost $100 post-grading. So the truth is, almost every single one of those will grade 10, though. They're packed fresh, and they're well-centered. See that? Look at the centering. So the centering's like perfect. So hopefully you make some money on those. And try not to sleep too hard after the bad round there. In a pretty rough round there, guys. So, and I think I said, oh, that was the extra card was for. We got to put you in the second chance giveaway again. It's not a giveaway, the second chance bounty. So you get to go in there twice because I'm being so nice. All right, some of those, one of these. Do we have a giveaway today as well? Let's get him a giveaway spot. All right, so there's that. We try to do that. We try to help out when somebody's had a really bad round, because it's not nice to pull straight cold ones, but it does happen. Happens in all kinds of ways, to be honest. Booster packs, like let's say you open $100 of booster packs and pull a couple hollows, like, you know, it just happens. That's what the hobby does to you. All right, we put you in there for free. A little Umbreon. You might pull it now. If you have Miss Alexis's luck, you will. All right, there you go. So, now, Jacob Chickering, 2 Playboy packs. Yes, sir. All right, the Playboy packs are well known because they pull trump cards. Let's see. Don't forget, we got these 2 gym breaks. They might have sold. I don't know if anyone's taken the other spots in them. Mr. Jacob. I got 2 Watermelon Luffys yesterday. I will be getting 2 Dodger Luffys today. I'm trying to catch them all. All right, so here's these. Throwing that away. Today's been quite a day for the Nines channel. The Nines cards are getting eaten up. The Nines channel is out of date now. We didn't mark any of the 9s as sold. It just, everything was going by so fast. Here's a Marilyn Monroe. That's actually kind of cool. All right. Crimson Invasion break still going. Yeah, so I'd love for you guys to join the Crimson Invasion box break. No one's joined it so far. There it is. I'm not giving up on it, though. I'm sure a couple weeks in we'll get some people. But there it is, 27, 36 out of 36. First of all, it's not very expensive. For a Sun and Moon booster pack that's like over, is it like 10 years old yet? It's almost 10 years. So next year, this is a 10-year-old booster box. For a 10-year-old booster box, it's surprisingly cheap at just $27 a pack. That's like, I think, the cheapest Sun and Moon set on the market. The other thing is, it's totally misunderstood. Nobody understands that this Crimson Invasion booster box carries one of the most desirable Pikachus from the Sun and Moon era in it. It's Chibi Pikachu. It's a very adorable card. It probably sells for over $1,000. So there's a card in there where even if you grade the non-holo version of the card for a PSA 10, that non-holo Pikachu sells for $600. Almost the price of the entire box. And so nobody knows that. Nobody thinks about it. And I do think about it because that's my job. I'm supposed to be an analyst. And I think it's a fantastic break for that reason. So I'm hoping we pull a couple of the non-holo Pikachus and hopefully a reverse holo Pikachu. That's what I'm hoping for. Jacob, no Trumpizard in there. Let's see, you'd be in the JAC box. Aha. Here's your bag. I got like 6 of those Pikachus back when Crimson was everywhere. Reverse holo's the higher price one. Yeah, exactly. So if we get like a PSA 10 reverse holo Pikachu out of that set, oh my God, would that be crazy. Do we get a pack per spot? That's right, you get 1 booster pack per spot. This is like a traditional box break. I call it a box split, so there's less confusion. Like there's the Destined Rivals box break. That's for 1 whole box going to 1 guy. This is a box split where everyone's taking a pack. You can buy a couple packs if you wish. All right, now we have an order from Team Rocket Grunt, 2 live customs. Hopefully they don't portray me like the shuffles. Oh my dear God. All right, he's still going. He swapped back to the live customs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You're scaring me, dude. You're scaring me, Grandpa. Boogie woogie. Ah! You know what's crazy, actually? What you should have done is you should have just done 6 live customs in a row. You almost certainly would have hit something like, look, here's the next 2. Cold. Oh, okay, that's cold. How about the next 2 after that? Cold. And after that. No, don't listen to me. There were 6 cold ones in a row there. You would have just missed. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That's a rough round for Mr. Team Rocket Grunt today. I don't know. You get 3 spots in the second chance bounty. This guy just can't catch a break. Here it is. So hopefully you snatch the cards out of here. You know, Javier did when this went off at the end of July. And I'll put you in here again. You're going to get another spot. Hopefully you pull this Umbreon. That will not help too much, but it'll give you about $20 of value back. And then I'm going to give you more poker cards. Let's get you more poker cards. You just posted a short. Who did? I did? Gosh dang, 6 cold. It can happen. There's a $400 card in there somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you got 4 fresh poker cards. Ooh, there's the Victini, huh? It can happen. If you think about it, a $400 card, that's like 16. So you can definitely get a lot of cold ones in a row. 10 more. Meloetta. You guys have seen surprisingly good rounds in the live customs, and now you're seeing a unsurprisingly tough round, and it's just, it truly is just a break. That's all it ever is. You know, like we get breaks like 41 and 10, right? Well, that's exactly what it is, but it's in the live customs. So your odds aren't like, it's not like you're going to roll every time and hit every time. 9 people have to miss, and then 1 person gets a hit. So the odds are exactly the same as a table break. There we go. Gotta try again. It was the Phantom. All right, you now are sitting on 10 poker cards in that baggie of yours. So don't underestimate those. Here's Jacob, 2 Poke Shuffles for Team Rocket Grunt, 2 for me. Aw, that's so nice. All right, you watching Team Rocket Grunt? He just bought you some free Poke Shuffles. Gift from Jacob Chickering. I think that's the first donation of the month. Oh, I need to tally out the donation card. See who donated the most. So 2 for Team Rocket Grunt, 2 for Jacob Chickering. I'm going to flip Jacob Chickering around first. Oh, Topps Charmeleon. No! Still cold. Oh my gosh, that's so frigidly cold. Because the irony is he actually did pull Topps Charmeleon for himself. Crazy. Certainly can't miss 10 more. Certainly. All right, Topps Charmeleon is in here, begging to be added to your bag, Mr. Jacob. That's so rough, dude. Oh my God, it's such a good card too. Look, $50 card, Charmeleon. That's Topps Charmeleon, everybody. What do you think of that, Jacob? So Jacob, you can re-roll it for 40 or you can keep it. It's a lovely 9. Now, if that was a 10, that'd be like a $200, $300 card. But as a 9, it's a cheap $50 card. So you can re-roll it or keep it. Give it to Grunt. He's just going to give it to you. All right, here it is. Team Rocket Grunt from Jacob Chickering. Look at that. That's why this community is so nice. People are so generous. He saw you having a tough time and just donated a $50 card to you. Crazy. So let's jump over here to the donation scoreboard for June. I'm going to pull my calculator up. You ready? Here goes. So I see, here, I can use my cell phone calculator. It's easier because I can hold it in front of my face. So Andrew Martin. Now this is actually probably not perfect. There's been little giveaways and little things. I don't add it all up every time. I don't put it on the page every time. So the real number is actually higher than this. Plus Miss 6 plus TCC gave 220. That would be me. Ivan gave 25. CS Men gave 39. Mark gave 745. Unbelievable, dude. Mark gave 745. Plus Hot Camacho gave 112. L12 gave 56. Mr. Robbie gave 70. He gave away a booster box, remember that? Kip gave 20. Cheese gave 45. So Cheese joined us in June of 2026, huh? Mr. Troy Downing gave $10. And there we go. So now we're going to hit enter $1,707 in donations for the month of June. Wonder how that stacks up. We're going to say June. 1,707. All right, so 1,707. And we're going to say, I guess we're going to say winner, Mark Valerian, who gave 745. Wow. That's really nuts, man. Now, he pops in, he gives stuff here and there, but it all adds up. And sometimes he does a really large giveaway. I'm going to go over to our channel in Discord that shows off the donations. So we actually have a channel for this. And so check it out. So for May, the total was 1,228. That was May. Here's April was 2,232 with Mark giving $700. Here's March was only 669 with $410 of that being Mark. Here's February, 1,091. Mark gave 192 that month, it looks like. Here's January, 960. Looks like Mark had given $60 that month. December of last year was 1,700. Look at all those names, man. Mark had given $770 that month. November was 4,066. Looks like that would have been when we hit 100,000 subs, because look at me, I did $3,330. And then October of last year, 1,897. I did 845 of that myself. Let's see, Mark gave 275. Wow, that guy's just super generous. So we've been tracking that, and I gotta say, I think Mark's consistently one of the most generous. I hit the numbers sometimes, but Mark beats me plenty of times. Crazy. I'm gonna start making that more clear on these. Cheese came back. WTF? Yeah, Cheese kind of slipped in, you know, so he's hanging out again, and it's all good. We are. Very nice. Oh, wait, why did we put this in here? I put this in the wrong box. The hell? By the way, I think I'm going to throw away a particular card. This card where we were tracking peak concurrence. I'm going to throw that away. It was really easy to track the peak concurrence with the YouTube app, but we're on a new app, and that app does not track that very easily. All right, Team Rocket Grunt. Oh, I know the last thing we need to do. We need to grab this right here. Here, let's trim it a little bit. All right. Gosh dang, Mark gave 5,000 in 6 months. Something like that, man. Like I said, that guy is generous as hell. Being the most generous person on stream is a pretty cool thing. There it is. All right, I tried to do my part too, but you know what's funny? Mark actually gives so much away that I don't get a chance to give as much away because we're usually running. Like, look, here's a giveaway from me, but we're often running a giveaway from Mark, so I don't even get a chance to put something up. All right, so this is, shall say, July 2026 donations. And we're actually going to put Mr. Jacob on here first. You're the first person in. And you just give away a $50 slab. So when it comes to donations, you don't have to like give that to me. You don't have to donate it to the stream in general. You can just donate it from one person to another person any which way. It doesn't really matter. So you're the first one on for July. Very cool Pokemon cards. A very generous community. Hey, look at that Gengar. Here's Professor Oak. It's something I wish we had tracked from the very beginning. Because if we had, you would have seen stuff like Mr. Cheese is actually a very generous person too, if you did not know that. That guy has donated tons of stuff. So you would have seen stuff like that. But we didn't track it, which was a mistake. Got to give credit when it's due. Why no one battled me in the luxury? You know, we're checking right now, okay, Miss Six? We're checking right now. So we are now going through the queues. Okay, lots of PayPal orders, lots of direct PayPal orders. Andy Dirksen says he'll take 2 spots in Crimson Invasion. Good choice, man. Good choice. It'll be over faster than you think because it's such a cheap break. I could take 5 spots myself if I wanted to, like I did with the what set was that? The Ancient Origins. So I could be a participant in this break. Yes. So Andy Dirksen has spot number 1 and 2 for the box split. Crimson Invasion, everybody. Let's get it started. It's a cheap break. The packs are only 27. It's not like they're 270, you know, because we've done stuff like that for like big box breaks, like Ancient Origins, or like, you know, back when Fossil was cheaper, you know, or went back when Team Rocket was cheaper. So this is a relatively inexpensive break with a relatively very expensive Pikachu. That's the trick here. That's what we're looking for, okay? We want to pull that Pikachu, even the non-holo one. We want to get it graded, and we want to sell it for $600. Team Rocket Grunt, last chance, 10 more shuffles. All right, this is where you pull the jackpot, and because you pull the jackpot, we don't have to feel bad for you because it undoes all the previous cold rounds. 2, 3. When did I do that? The $45 really early on, right when you came back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cheese gave me $50 to cut an XY Evo pack when they were $25. Let's see. What's up, Hima Hu Negi? Years ago, bro. My name was Lucario. Oh, you keep changing your name. You're Robert. So Pain 95 is Mr. Robert. See, I didn't even know that. Ready? Weavile, Drillbur, Gligar, Clamperl. Come on, dude. Just got. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. Of course he pulls the Charizard. All right. See, I didn't think it's possible to have that much bad luck. That would be improbable. No, but it's possible. Anything's possible. Could just be your bad luck day. So I don't know what Charizard this is. Let's find out if it's a good one or a bad one. It's number 211. Look at this. I don't got to feel that bad for you. Look how fast you're catching back up. So now you picked up a $50 Charmeleon. It's a gift. But you also pick up this $85 Charizard. So you're closer to break even, but not quite there. Now the question is, Team Rocket Grunt, what do we do with this? Is this a reroll? Your reroll would be for $75, or is it a keep? It's a Charizard. It seems like it would be a keep, right? Let's see. Are you the one that sent me that cheese card? Gotta go until you get a Charmander, says Mr. Shahir. What are we thinking here, Team Rocket Grunt? I don't know if he's still watching. Oh, he said thanks again, Jacob. He's probably watching. All right, NHCC says 5 of the Crimson Booster Box packs. Packs 6, 7, 8, 13, 21. All right. After all these looses, I'm keeping. Invest. All right, good choice. Good job, man. I think it's a hold just because that's the card everyone pretty much wants. So you walk away with $85 and a $50 card that was a donation. That's $135. So you're not break even, but you got closer to break even. If you count all the poker cards you got, that helps. It actually gets you a little closer. If you pull this Umbreon giveaway, and if the second chance bounty works out for you, you actually are break even. So there's still some luck involved. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, so we're picking up 5 of these for Mr. NHCC, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 6, 7, 8, and then he wants spot number 13. And what's the other one? 21. All right, there we have it. So some progress on this. We just sold 7 out of 36 packs out of this box, okay? So 7 packs are sold now. That'll be fun when it goes off. Because when's the last time you ever watched a Crimson Invasion booster box get opened all at once? I haven't seen that in a long time. So I'd really like to see the outcome. All right, over here we've got Mr. Curtis Law. It's Curtis Law with Curtis Law and Law. Have you been injured in an accident? Call 1-800-513 Curtis Law. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I'm doing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The bonus card, sometimes it really pays off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! You were getting close to the end there, man. That gets scary. You know, it's easy when the hit comes out in the first couple cards, but when it gets to the end, it starts to get real crazy. So you just pulled a pretty big card. You pulled Wax Pack Peach. So this is graded PSA 9, which is real close to a 10. And here's what you got to understand. It's really hard to grade Wax Packs 10s. So even getting a 9, that is an impressive grade. Most Wax Packs will grade like 6 or 7. 6, 11. And your card was in here for 80, but it's been re-rolled 2 times. So here's your options. Keep it and have me ship it to you. Or re-roll it for 50. So let me know. You can re-roll for 50 or keep it. You're telling me that Peach is waxed? That's right. She had her Brazilian. I'm surprised you don't have a small box for the box break. A small box for the box break. I don't know what you mean by that. What's box split is for Crimson Invasion? Box split means everyone buys a booster pack now. That's what we're calling it. Just the Peach fuzz. Mr. Time has an optional workday. I think I'll go anyway, and I'll get close to 100 hours. Dang, dude. Let's see. I'll keep it. All right, good choice. Mr. Curtis. And this is, by the way, it's 1989. And that's, look at that, Topps Nintendo. Pretty cool. Okay. Oops, put that there. Like a small you can get into for a spot. What, in the Crimson Invasion? It's only $27. I mean, you could probably do a $14 gym break with somebody if you needed to, but it's only $27. It's almost completely unnecessary. All right, set that there. Good job. So $50 in, $80 slab comes out. Team Rocket Grunt says, gotta come out on top. 1 life custom, 10 shuffles. Mom, stop him. He's out of control. All right, let's see what happens. So he wants 1 live custom and 10 pokey shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, that's not coming out on top. That's a rough one. So that's Dynamo. And how about these pokey shuffles? So he wants 10 more pokey shuffles. Okay, come on, man. Let's give Mr. Team Rocket Grunt a break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good luck. Togedemaru. Hoot, 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 hoot. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No. No. All right. Damn, dude. Just like that, huh? Wow, man. Just like that. Travesty. Tragedy. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, man, dude. I guess I'll get you a 3rd spot and the 2nd chance bounty this time. Today's a rough day, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Man. You were feeling like you had a streak started. But no, that was the Pokey Gods tricking you. They're saying, yeah, go ahead, try again. That's tough. All right, so what time is it, by the way? 5:07. So we've got Luxury Break. That's a gym break. Here's the Deoxys gym break. Here's the Frog Mario gym break. The title does say gym breaks. Here's the Palafin gym break. And there's, as you can see, there's a 1 here. The 1 indicates somebody's already in there. They're waiting for somebody to join. Gym breaks. It's a 50% break. You get a half chance to get the card. Okay, you have a little card battle with each other. One person walks away with the slab, and then everyone gets a score update on their gym score. There's a special role in Discord called the Battle Tower Ribbon if you're the one who wins the tournament at the end of 90 days. So gym battles, the gym breaks have kind of evolved. Your scorecard means something now. If you get the highest score or the worst score at the end of 90 days, you'll face off, and the winner of that last fight will then get the role in Discord. So let me repeat that again. Whoever has the most number of wins will face off against the person with the most number of losses, and whoever wins that fight will then get a special role in Discord. It's one of the hardest roles to get now. It's called the Battle Tower Ribbon. Mr. Sergio L12 has it, and you know, you can use whatever strategy you think will help boost your score if you're into that. You know, like, for example, Frog Mario is actually cheaper than Luxury. See? So that's an interesting thought. Or maybe, like, anytime there's a multi-break. Like, here's a multi-break. Well, multi-breaks are interesting because if you pull the Deoxys, you actually get 2 wins on your scorecard instead of 1. All right. The hits in the next round of 10, TRF. Gym breaks. We were going nuts with the gym breaks last night. So many went off last night. Here's a nice Bowser. Did you guys catch that? So Bowser break is a 31 and 10. This is a Mario collectible, kind of like that Peach you just saw go by. Why do I mess with Mario collectibles? Well, Mario's a good brand, guys. I don't know if you've thought about that. Mario's nice. So I kind of found this Bowser, and I like grading him because I think he's really nice, actually. All right, let me check the queue, and I don't see anybody in it, it looks like. So now I can start pricing up Sean Gallagher's consignment. You ready? So he's got a Tuscan's Bantha for $14, 8.5. That's probably about right. Yeah. I'm going to put it up for 16 for him. Consignment, we do it. We can sell your cards on the table for you. Okay. Hey, mister, should I buy PSA 9 Legendary Collection Charizard or PSA 9 Japanese Gold Star Charizard? I don't know, dude. Is your question which one will go up in price more? Yeah, it's hard to say. Okay, gold stars are pretty good. Legendary collection's pretty good. The real question is, should you buy those things at all? Why don't you go buy like a vintage rocket booster pack and just let that sit around? What if that does better than both of those? All right, now for this card, we actually should look it up because this might have gone up in price. That Bantha wouldn't have gone up in price. But this guy, this Geodude, he might have. Can you sell my slabs? Yeah, actually I can. I can do that for you. So if you mail those in, we'll get them up on the table with your name on the back, and the payout is 75%. Here's Geodude. 75%, and actually it's supposed to be like 2% less if you do cash. So 75% store credit, 73% cash. And still not bad. I mean, 2%, you know, basically it's not much of a difference. You know, so like $100, you would get $75 store credit, $73 cash. It's no one really cares. So people who want cash will just cash it out. Excuse me. All right, Geodude. Where are my eBay tabs? We're looking up this Geodude. I need 2 money. I'll kiss the slabs. Yeah, don't tell me that. All right, so let's say PSA 9. Vending Geodude. Let's find out about this Geodude, shall we? Holy, what a great hold that was. This card now priced at $225. He's way up on this. Okay, consign. Sean Gallagher. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I was saying that. I said, that's too cheap. You know, that's really interesting because what that means is I once upon a time sold this to him for $48. I sold this to him for $48. All I had to do was hold it. Because look, now it's $225. That's like, I don't know, that's like times 4. It's better than times 4. Wow. All I had to do was hold this Geodude. Crazy. And instead I sold it. Shows you what the Pokemon market's been doing over time. Okay, and then let's check this one over here. We've got Cardconomist graded Vader's Revenge, number 8,495. So this was graded a while back, and this would have been while Mr. John was still with us. Look at that. It's cool. I don't even know if Sean Gallagher knew he had this. I don't know what to price this as. It's a 2012 Star Wars Galaxy 2012 Series 7, huh? So Galaxy 7, I assume. I remember selling those. Yeah, look. There it is. That's a Galaxy 7. It's got that silver imprint on the bottom left-hand corner. It missed the 10. So it's just some non-hollow Vader 9. It's probably not going to be terribly expensive. Let's take a quick look. All right, Star Wars Galaxy Vader. Oh, wow, here's the exact artwork. This is pretty close. So, but this one's 2021. So this one's going to be like $40. All right, cool. That was easy. So we'll do 75% of that value because ours is not PSA graded. Ours is Cardconomist graded. So we're not going to ask for the full 40. We're going to ask for 30. I think Sean will be happy to sell this for 30 because he probably didn't even know he had it. Okay. So when it's a consigned card, we put a little C on the left corner. So when these sell, you know you're helping somebody out. That's a big one. Lucky. That's crazy. Tyranitar. Now this one doesn't even have a price. This might actually be one of his cards. He might have pulled this and had me grade it. Okay, so that's really cool. Mega Tyranitar 9, huh? Thank you. Thought all I had was a Mega Tyranitar slab. Yeah, it feels good, huh? So you also have these two. I heard you say that. I heard you say that you only had one slab. And I was thinking when you said that, I was like, no, you don't. Yeah. I've been through those boxes. Let's grab this. All right. There's the Mega Tyranitar. Yeah, you're going to have a little more money. It's like finding $100 in your pocket or more. So there, it's the Mega Tyranitar. I'm going to type in M Tyranitar EX. 43. That was from the box break. Oh, nice, dude. Crazy. So I got a 10 on mine, but you got a 9 on yours? That's nuts, man. I don't like that. I wish you had gotten a 10. Come on now. Come on now. There it goes. Okay. He's going to be $80. 80 doll hairs. I like Tyranitar. I'll put it down. Okay. All right. Good. And now one more. So we've got, two more. We've got Snorlax from Cardos. Too bad it graded 7. Looks like you bought this one from me for $85. That is a little bit pricey. It's got an old cert on it, huh? We're going to type in PSA Cardos Snorlax. Why do you not put what time you usually go live during the week and weekend in the description? It'll help all of us who don't watch too constantly. I don't know. We go live twice per day, and we go live once around lunchtime-ish and once really late at night. So those are the 2 times. I usually don't start on time, so it's like the time shifts a bit. So here's a PSA 5 for 120, and then here's a PSA 9 for like 900. And then there's, wait, hold on. Here's a PSA 6. And the PSA 6 is for 95. That's the closest thing we have so far. So PSA 6 for 95. Let's go to sold. That might help. There's a PSA 9. Here's a PSA 5. So they don't sell for as much when they are sub 10. When they're sub... Oh, here we go. Okay, we've got an April 3rd Pocket Monsters PSA 7. Perfect. All right, so there we go. That's an actual sold price, everybody. So you can very confidently purchase this knowing the price is quite close to what it should be. All right, we like that. I'm going to put yours for 130 because that one sold in April and we're in July, so why not? Well, slightly more. The goal is to just get it sold, of course. Sean Gallagher. Okay, there you go, guys. If you want that. What's cool about this Snorlax is he's always portrayed as sort of like a lazy, sleepy Pokemon, but look at him. He's blasting off again. Look at him. He's running his ass off. That's like a fat guy running. Really cool. The Cardos Pocket Monster cards are so creative and fun. All drawn by the same artist, Ken Sugimori, and he's the guy who did the mangas. So he drew all of these, and it just looks really neat. Last card now, you've got Sylveon 10. It appears to have been a bounty card for about 35 bucks. Now let's take a look at it. It's actually a Japanese card from EV Heroes. It might be worth more today because that set's pretty expensive. The EV Heroes box is pretty expensive. On the other hand, the V cards would probably be super, super, super common. They're all over the place. But we're going to look it up. All these from a bounty bundle except the Mega T. A bounty bundle. I don't remember what that was. Bounty bundle, huh? Sylveon EV Heroes 040. Bounty bundle. What was that? Okay, so there is one for sale for $50. And so, but ours is Cardconomist graded. So we're going to ask 75 of that. So $38. You did monthly bounties a while ago, did I? Was it like a huge thing? Was it like a whole bunch of cards? Just trying to think. Yeah, maybe it was, huh? Wow, well, the Geodude ended up being a big hit for you. There it is. So you didn't buy these. You got lucky and won a bounty. That's why you didn't remember it, huh? Okay, there it goes. But you did multiple cards except one. Man, I barely remember that. We do so many different ideas on this channel. There you have it. Some brand new cards on the table, guys. All right. Eric Rodriguez is here. He says 2 spots in the box break using my $5 store credit. Okay. We gotta get rid of that store credit so it can't be spent twice, because I'm stupid enough that can happen. Let's see. Thank you. And you can do store credit. All right, sounds good. You've already got $5. See, we did the little baggie for $5. Let's see. I figured at the very least we could turn that into, you know, like a junk pack or something. There we go. Maybe 2 junk packs. So this is 2 spots in Crimson Invasion. He wants spots number 11 and 4. Okay, 11 and 4. So 4 is still open. We're going to put Eric Rodriguez in. So there you want 4. And then you also want 11. I don't know why people split their spots up. It doesn't help. I know that. All right, good luck. Maybe those are the lucky spots. All right. Now, so you can see we've sold 9 of these. 9 out of 36. Okay, putting that over there. No way I got that. I got the Cubone. I just saw that. You got the Cubone drawing. Let me show you. Now, Miss Quip, she's going to have to encapsulate this for you. She still has to encapsulate the cute Ditto that went off some time ago. And then I don't know if I have a new drawing of hers that I can offer up here on the table. But look at it. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's a pretty good drawing. It's impressive. Anyways, I told her it sold for $200 and she like couldn't believe it. Here it is. She was shocked. All right, but she's been practicing drawing like crazy. It's pretty much all she does. She does that. She plays a little bit of video games, and then I beat her up and make her clean things. So let's see. Javier Arroyo says, "What's up, Mr. One Live Custom? One Live Custom Boosty. Good luck. Maybe I'll have better luck than Mr. TRG." That guy got the short end of the stick in this box today, I feel. There it is. He did pull a nice Charizard out of the Poke Shuffles, though. All right, you ready? Oh, don't show this to Team Rocket Grunt. He's not still watching, is he? Oh, my God, dude. What is this even going to be? Patrick Meme. Oh, you got the Starmie. He got the Starmie. All right. Ready? Let's see. I figured that this card could have gone in the other shuffle, but because it makes you think of the new Starmie Mega, it's got to go in the Live Customs, you know? It's just... He is a Pokemon now. All right, let's see. Now, if you don't like him, he's rerollable. Here he is. I think he's been rerolled. Yeah, he has. So he's at 75 now. Keep in mind, this is a 10, and it can be pretty hard grading square cut cards. So it's kind of nice that he's a 10. That's Patrick Fishnets for $75. Now you can re-roll it again if you wish, or you can keep. That's from SpongeBob. I just restocked this, Topps Chrome SpongeBob. It's a set that's doing pretty well, actually. A lot of purchases. We ran out of it. Keep. All right, very good. Just walk right in and pull a $100 card. We'll see how this does over time, too, huh? Sometimes it's the cards you least expect that do really well. All right. Like, who would have thought this Geodude was going to explode? Not me. All right. Next up, we have Sergio L12. I'll take spot number 9. I think you said something about going into the ZELLE box, huh? Didn't you? We'll put you down as L12, number 9. There it is. Crimson Invasion is getting some people together. It's going to be so fun when this gets opened. And again, that Pikachu, I think he last sold for like 600, and he's just a common card or something. Hold on, let me look him up. Or let's find out exactly what's going on with that. The thing is, a lot of people don't understand how good yellow border holographic cards are these days. And so if a set has good holos in it, it's actually quite valuable. So let us see. I'm just scrolling around. I want to see any other interesting holos. So are you guys ready for this? We should be breaking not one of these. We should just keep breaking them until the price drives up, because this set is undervalued right now. It is. Check it out. Check it out. So here is this Gengar, and he comes out at Crimson Invasion. See that? Crimson Invasion. Now look at this. $2,700. This item no longer available. Crazy. That's crazy, right? So it's the cards you don't expect are doing really well. You don't expect that. Here's what I was talking about. Hold on, let me pull that off screen. So this is what I'm talking about right here. There's the Pikachu. You guys want to see that Pikachu? That's what we're trying to pull right there. We want the reverse holo version. So this set has both Pikachu and Gengar in it, and people don't think of the box that way, but those are serious cards, man. Adorable. People don't think of a Crimson Invasion that way. So it's this weirdly underpriced Sun and Moon set. It is, by the way, the cheapest Sun and Moon set. It's this underpriced Sun and Moon set with both a Pikachu and a Gengar holographic in it. And because people don't think about it very much, they've forgotten this. They don't realize this. And so we're analyzing it going, holy cow, we should open some Crimson Invasion. Yo, okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. It was the mailman. He needed my ID to drop this off with me. Boom. This appears to be sun-dyed. It's not supposed to look like that. All right, let's take a look at it together. Now, the Japanese, they love putting these clear plastic baggies over everything that they sell. It's very nice. It's makes the product feel cleaner somehow. Imagine I did this with every single one of your shipments. All right. Place that to the side. So this has obviously been baking in the sun a lot because it's faded. But are the cards inside okay? Is Mr. Robert Wright watching? Here we are. They look good. Yeah, they look good. Sell me the Ladybug and Lady from this. You like Ladybug? There might be a Ladybug in here. Sent for 3 Poke Shuffles. So I owe a Umbreon to Mr. Robert. Maybe I just grab one from here, huh? What do you think? All right, let's open it, guys. So this was super expensive. And here's the agreement. Whatever is in here is whatever's in here. So I can't guarantee a perfect Umbreon. It's just going to be whatever this Umbreon is. That's what we're going to do. It is a gold deck Umbreon, so that's actually an upgrade from what it was he had with me. He had a silver Umbreon. Gold deck part 2 is an upgrade. Okay. Okay, good. Feeling good. How's that Pichu look? No way for the Pichu to grade 10. You know, the Pichu never grades 10. Look, there's a little mark here. Terrible. Never grades 10. Okay, you ready? Look at that gray dot. Big gray dot on Elekid. Tyrogue. You just watched some Pokemon history. This is a very old deck of cards getting opened. There's a Houndoom in that one. Noctowl. Bayleaf. Meganium. There's that Meganium. Lugia. Kind of nice. Okay, so the best card in here is the Umbreon. And apparently, I stole Robert Wright's Umbreon, I guess. It is. We can't find his old bag. I guess it had an Umbreon in it. Oh, there is no Umbreon in this one. Oh, that's too bad. So this is not an Umbreon deck. Actually, you'll notice there's a couple notes on this deck in particular, guys. No Umbreon, no Espeon. Where's the Tyranitar? No Tyranitar either. So this is the only deck that hands out the Tyranitar, and it wasn't in this deck. So that shows you how hard it is to get some poker cards. Like, yeah, there's some cool ones in here. Like, this deck appears to be a Houndour or Houndoom deck. Let's see. Meganium. So we get Meganium instead of Feraligatr or Tyranitar, I think. No, Tyranitar was in here. So Feraligatr was not in here. So no Feraligatr in this deck. Yeah, here's the Tyranitar. So this Tyranitar will actually replace the... I'm pretty sure it replaces the... Did I call him Tyranitar? This Typhlosion will replace the Tyranitar. Hold on. There it is. See how tricky it is? So you can spend a lot of money opening one of these decks, and you don't even get what you want. So this Typhlosion just replaced the Tyranitar in the deck. That's what just happened there. And so when you see this Tyranitar, you have to understand, he only comes out of one deck. Part 2, gold, silver. And then you have to get lucky enough that he doesn't get replaced by the Typhlosion. So you only have a 50% chance to pull him. And then on top of that, they don't all grade 10. Many of them will grade 9. You know, they'll have some flaw or another. Like this Pichu, he's already not a 10. And then, you know, they can have print lines, off-centering, gray dots. So you have to get lucky and get a 10 on it too. So now you understand the price of the poker cards a little bit better, because it's not all about, you know, oh, I bought a deck and now I get the card I want. Now it's going to grade 10. It's more like you don't even know if the card you want is going to be in that deck. You might have to open 2 or 3. Like you could get unlucky and open a couple and they're not in there. So the Umbreon's not in here either. What did the Umbreon get replaced by? Hold on. I was going to open that to replace Mr. Robert Wright's missing Umbreon. But since it's not in there, I'm going to have to open another deck. It's really sad. I was hoping that would be the fix right there. I thought I had a copy of that Umbreon somewhere, didn't I? Didn't we just get one back? Here it is. So the Umbreon is a 7 of hearts. So let's see what we got instead. So instead of Umbreon or Tyranitar, we got... Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Spades, diamonds, hearts. Xatu. So instead of Umbreon, we got Xatu. See how terrible that is? So when you see the price of the Umbreon, it's because Umbreon's not in every deck. You have to get lucky. All right, let's move these out of the way. You selling the old school pokers again? I want to chase chance at Umbreon, Gengar, or Zard. Well, we do have a Gengar up on the table for sale. It's a very rare opportunity to buy one. It's leaf green Gengar. Looks really good. It's good artwork. $2,000, which is a pretty high price, but I would argue it's fair. You know, it's more rare than the 1996 Gengar. There's 4 different versions of those, right? Blue, red, yellow, and green. Well, with the leaf green Gengar, there's only fire red and leaf green, and those I don't think were printed very much. So I think that those will always remain much more rare. There's not going to be as many of them. So I'm asking about 2,000, and honestly, I could really regret that. In a couple years, that could be a $3,000 Gengar, a $4,000 Gengar. You never know. Like if the poker cards catch on and take off with, you know, wealthier buyers of beans, you could see a pretty large difference in the price over time. But the reason he's for sale is because, well, I spent all this money on the card grading and acquiring decks and stuff. I got to make some money back now. So I got to sell something precious and make some money back. So there's the faded box. Toss that guy over there. Just another empty poker box for me. Seen a lot of those. All right, like the random poker pull box. Did you like those? Yeah, we did that back in the day. We don't do that anymore. They're too valuable now. We used to do that. It slowed down, and I said, you know what? We got to stop. All right, Jose Redondo, 3 pony shuffles. Here goes. No slandering Xatu. I like Xatu. I'm a psychic Pokemon fan, and he was on my team in Pokemon Silver. But no one else seems to like him. He doesn't sell for much. So what would I rather have, Xatu or Umbreon? Well, obviously Umbreon. All right, here we are. From a business perspective, Umbreon's the go-to, right? No Umbreon, no Tyranitar in that poker deck. The Pichu's not going to grade 10. Phooey. Rough business there. Maybe I'll make my money back on Ladybug. All right, let's see what time is it. It's 5:36 already, guys. Can you believe that? We did start this stream kind of late. I woke up really late. I went to bed really late. You know, there's this problem where Karis wakes up at around 8 a.m. So I climb into bed, but then we start hanging out at 8 a.m. And then I don't go back to sleep till like 8:30. So how do I get 8 hours of sleep? So that explains to me how the 4 p.m. start time in the daytime stream ever came about. My sleep schedule shifts over to that over time. Would you do that with poker cards that can't grade 10? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'd be open-minded. I see what you're saying. You're saying get a box of poker cards that cannot grade 10 and turn them into a random pull box. That could be worth it. I mean, for people who want to collect them and put them into a binder rather than grading them. But here's the craziest part, Mr. Surge. So I really do believe in the outcomes for what's going to happen with poker over time. And the truth is, if I just hold on to the used ones, one day, you know, PSA 9, PSA 8 version of those cards are going to be selling for like $100 in a 10. And so I don't really have to sell those either. I mean, they're precious. It's all rare at this point. All the poker cards are unusually precious and rare. And so I'm not really in a big rush to liquidate. This is not a liquidation event. The poker cards are an easy hold. They're one of the easiest holds, I feel, because the entry point was so low. I'm not like sweating to get my capital back out. Yeah, it was an extremely lucky move for me. But it wasn't luck, you know. I was actually looking at cards for a long time going, all right, so what is the most under the radar but viable thing? And I'm like, well, this is vintage and it looks fantastic. And it's like priced to nothing. It's like priced like a joke. And PSA doesn't grade it. Look at this one. We almost sold this one. Look at that. 1996 Venusaur green deck. Wow. It's really cool. 1996. Look at the date. 1996. This is older than Top Sun. And no one ever played Top Sun, by the way. I make that point. No one ever played Top Sun. Everyone played with playing cards growing up. I did. My siblings did. No one played Top Sun. So Top Sun cards, they get to be $1 million. And poker cards are cheap. How does that add up? It doesn't make any sense. When I was a kid, I played War. I played Goldfish. I played Solitaire on the computer. As I got older, I learned how to play blackjack. I played poker when I was a teenager. And so these are supposed to be cheap and Top Sun's supposed to be expensive. Why? Well, it's really just one reason. Top Sun, they claimed it was the first card set ever. That was not true. That was a mistake. PSA mislabeled them as 1995. That wasn't accurate. They were 1997. So everyone overpaid for Top Sun. And I bring up Top Sun because Top Sun uses the exact same artwork. They use the exact same artwork as pokers. So it just doesn't make sense. You got like these super expensive Top Sun cards and these super underpriced poker cards. Here, let's see. Top Sun Charizard. I like to show this to people. I try to educate all the time. So check this guy out. Check this out. They want $85,000 for this. $85,000. And here it is. Topsun, it claims to be 1995. It's not. It's 1997. They found this out. PSA figured this out. And then look at the artwork. It's the same artwork. Now, they look a little bit different, but I happen to think the poker cards look really nice. They have a very nice minimalism, and you flip them around. You know, the way I look at Topsun, it's just another Cardos. It's another Seal DOS. So, you know, it's an old Japanese card set that's a bit niche. I call it niche. And it's cool, but is it $85,000? Cool, I don't think so. 85, that's too much. And the poker cards are too cheap. So hold on to that for a second. And let's see. Now look at this. Now here's the corrected 1997. So there we go. 1997. You see that? So they figured out that they had read the information on this card wrong. Basically, there was a contract with Topsun where it said 1995, but that was the formation of Pokemon, not the date of the contract. The date of the contract to print the cards was actually 1997. So here's a more recently graded Charizard greenback, same deal, but look at PSA's label, 1997. That's the corrected age of the card. So here's the craziest part. The green-red Pokédeck was in 1996. This is older than Topsun. It predates it, and it's printed by Nintendo itself. So Topsun is some third party, you know, some company called Topsun. This is the original Nintendo. Nintendo prints playing cards. This is Nintendo product printed by Nintendo, and this one's older than Topsun. It's 1996. Okay, so I did all that research, and I said, how is the Venusaur so cheap? It makes no sense. None of it's making any sense. This is a situation where there's a lack of knowledge, there's a lack of education, rumors spread about, oh, Topsun's good. And, okay, so check this out. Check this out. So here's Topsun Venusaur. And there it is. Look at the certification number, 70, right? 1995. They want $25,000 for that. What does that look like? It's the exact same artwork. It's the exact same artwork. Who printed the card on the right? Nintendo Pokemon. Who printed the card on the left? Some dopey third party called Topsun that you've never heard of. So how's this $20,000 or whatever they're asking? Some ridiculous $25,000. How is that possible? Only one way is that possible. People just don't know what they're buying. Now look at this. So this says 1995 Japanese Topsun on the label. Check this out, everyone. This is educational. 1995. But look, this is in the PSA vault. So PSA themselves is listing this card. And look what they've done. PSA listed it as 1997 Japanese Topsun Venusaur because they know the label is wrong. PSA themselves listed this card as 1997. This isn't wrong. That's 1996. This is better than the Topsun card and a fraction of the price. And again, no one played Topsun ever. Everyone played with playing cards. No one in America has ever played with Topsun. It makes no sense. Now, here's the final part. Ready? You ready for this? This is what's so crazy about this. It whips me up into a frenzy every time. So watch this. We're going over to... okay, let's see. Okay, so... hold on. Let's sort by highest price. We got to find a green back. There's a red back. There's a yellow back. All right, so check this out. You're not going to believe this. We go over here. This is the red back, 1996, okay? Literally predates Topsun. It's older. This was printed the same year as the base set itself. It's very old. Nintendo printed this. Here it is. PSA listed it, 1996. The date is correct. Flip it around. Look how beautiful the back of the card is. Same here. Look how beautiful that is. So you got actual cool graphics on the back. Okay, and it's a PSA 10, right? Now, okay, you're gonna freak out when you see this. It's $1,000. Population 28, $1,000. It's 1/24th the price of the Topsun card. What? Hyper rare, older, printed by Nintendo, not by some goofy third party. Same exact artwork. A relevant, you know, it's not a TCG, but it's playing cards. Everyone knows playing cards. And it's 1/24th of the price. Yeah, poker cards are underpriced. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. So there you have it. That's why I went so hard into the poker cards, and I think it was a good move. I think it was. I think it's going to pay off in the long run. It already has paid off. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it will, but it already has. because poker cards are so much more expensive already. But that's because people are sort of realizing what happened. And I'm teaching you guys that here so that you understand them. And the poker cards are probably my single largest purchase over time now, because I recognize how poorly they were understood and how poorly they were priced. Remember, Topsun got that high price because people started to think Topsun was like 1995. It was like this really old set. And because it has a history of selling for a lot of money, people still think it's worth a lot of money. So they go, oh, well, this one's worth $24,000 because once upon a time it sold for a lot. You know what I mean? Put the slabs in my bag. 6, I pulled the Patrick meme card. Let's see, Mr. Schooling Us. Now the poker card would look better in a minimalistic tag slab. Yeah, I keep telling Tag that they need to grade poker cards, but they never respond. So it's not a top priority for them. If you think about it, it's this really rare item, so they don't receive a lot of poker cards, so it's probably not their focus. But it'd look nice. It would look nice if they did it. So maybe one day. But in the meantime, poker cards for me will continue to be graded with PSA. Now, you'll notice these two say 1998. What's going on with those? Basically, this is blue deck. So they printed the red and green deck first in 1996, and then they printed the blue and yellow deck later in 1998. 1998 would have been like, Fossil and Jungle. That's the time period. Fossil, Jungle, Japanese. So they're still really old. And they come with some slight differences, like the King, Queen, Jack don't have an ugly camo. And they come with this Ace of Spades Pikachu now. Absolutely adorable. I think, personally, this is a must-have card for your collection. I really do. Look how nice it looks. So, and then, of course, Charizard is obviously a must-have all the time, right? And then Gengar's nice, too. And then there's more niche poker cards. Even within the poker card already niche hobby, there's poker cards you don't see as often. Well, they're also pretty interesting, like this guy right here, and wherever that Gengar got off to. But yeah, so you're seeing the prices rise on these cards anyways, Okay, here we go. So check it out. So here's Charizard, here's an Ace of Spades, here's a Gyarados Magikarp for just $900. I think that's fantastic. There are. I think for a 2004 Gold Star era card set, $900 for both Gyarados and Magikarp is fantastic. But there's Charizard, there's Squirtle. And then I do think if I leave him up here long enough, he's probably going to get snatched for slab away. The Gengar. And look at the Gengar artwork. Lovely. Again, 2004. This would be the Gold Star era. 2004 is Gold Star era. And so they printed a Leaf Green and Fire Red deck. And it looks great. And, they released the Leaf Green, Fire Red video games back on Switch a couple months ago, like 2 months ago. And they did very well. So, I think that title, Leaf Green, is a good title. All right, guys, that's a long talk about the poker cards once again. Eric Rodriguez is jumping into the box break for Crimson Invasion. Crimson Invasion is blasting off. Let's get you set up. So you're going to take spot number 5. So you're 4 and 5 now. And then spot number 12. All right, you got it. So he's expanding. He says, I'll actually take 4 spots in there. Maybe that was after we showed that there was both a Gengar and a Pikachu in Crimson Invasion. Yeah, there's a reason Crimson Invasion is on our menu right now that you can just buy it. You can open it immediately. But there's a reason that box is on the menu and other boxes are not. It's because I did an analysis on Crimson Invasion and said, holy cow, we got to get this one. This one's good. You think Pichu would be the lowest pop poker card from that deck? Every time I try to grade Poker Pichu, he gets a 9 or worse. And I don't know why, but they all just have damage on them. So he's got a problem with them. I saw it. Where'd I put it? I put it here. So he's got a problem on him, and that's going to stop him from grading 10, unfortunately. So it's up here. You can see it up here. It's a line, diagonal. Do you see it? So the grading companies are going to see that line pretty instantaneously, and he's just not going to grade 10. I would like to get a 10 on a Pichu, but so far he just doesn't seem to grade 10. I'm sure someone else has managed to do it. It's just luck. It's just luck. That's all it is. I've been having bad luck with him. All right. Leaf Green decks. Did you know I have about 8 of them in storage? So I didn't hold back on buying Leaf Green decks. So I'm able to sell this Gengar, and I already have one graded 10 anyways in my personal collection. Same with the Charizard. So I didn't hold back on these. I've got plenty. And I got to make a little bit of money because I've been doing all this card grading. So we got to make some money back now. That means letting go of something good. You think Peachy would be the lowest pop? All right, guys. Well, it is almost 6 p.m. We are 2 hours in. I think I'll wrap up here, guys. We had a great daytime stream, don't you guys think? What if the likes hit? I want to see how many likes we got. Let's see how many likes we got in the end. Give me a moment. We ended up getting 29. Did we really get 29 likes? I can't do the giveaway, guys. We didn't hit 40 likes. I'll see you guys in the nighttime stream. Let's hit 40 over there, okay, guys? I'll see you later, everybody. Have a nice day.